everybody, and this is a new video that I haven't done before. This is my Carefresh confetti review. Okay, so if no one actually knows what Carefresh is and you've not come upon it before, well, it's just paper wood pulp. So let me just focus it. So it's pretty soft and it's just really nice and colourful, and it's all dust extracted, which is a brilliant thing for the guinea pigs and rabbits and other small animals, because you don't want them to get upper respiratory infections, which can be brought on by dust. So the packaging is just this, and this was my 6 litre, which expands to a 10 litre, which is good because it's all compressed and it keeps it nice and tight. And it comes in this little bag here, which is pretty easy and it's pretty. So this is the confetti colour, and I haven't seen this actual colour before, so I was quite excited to try it out. And this package cost me £6 from Pets at Home, and I'll just read what it says here. Premium pet bedding for a long healthy life, and here's some pictures. It's #1 in odour control, which I know it does brilliantly. Pet safe, super absorbent, earth friendly, and long lasting. So I've had this in the litter tray for 3 days now. Now I know she hasn't used it very much, but it's still really dry, and it quite covers up a lot of the feces, and it just absorbs the wet really well. So that's a brilliant point of it, because it doesn't smell, and that's something which quite can get on your nerves quite a bit, which makes you buy more bedding because you're changing it more often. But this Carefresh can stay in your cage for up to a week. You do obviously have to spot clean every day, because else it will get messy quicker, just like any bedding really. But it's really nice, and the odour control is really good from what I've had it before. I've used it in the cages before when I got a bigger bag, and I kept it in for a whole week, and it was just brilliant. I mean, I know it's expensive depending on the size of bag that you get. This bedding is probably one of the most expensive, because I'm not sure why, to be honest, but it's just really good quality, and I think it's worth it because I don't use it all the time. But if you did use it all the time, then it would be very expensive. A lot of people don't use Carefresh as a main source of bedding because of the expense. But if you want to go away for like a holiday or something, this is a good bedding to keep with you because it's just so easy, manageable. And it's pretty easy to clean out as well, which is a great plus. So I've had this in for 3 days, and just seeing this, and overall, it doesn't look that bad. So, and this is in a confined area. So if your pets were like in a 2x2, like my Lily's was, but now Laurie's in there, she's got that in the main part of the cage. And if you had that in that's quite spread out, so it really wouldn't get that messy. You wouldn't be able to notice it as much. So for spot cleaning, I think it would look really nice. Carefresh also add colour to your bedding, and it just makes it look really nice and fresh. So I'm just going to read out this little bit on the back of the package, which says, Carefresh Confetti, safe, healthy and extra fun bedding for your pet. It has the best odour control, it's extra soft, colour fast, and a fun mix of colours. Lasts twice as long as wood shavings. Safe for pets and families. Absorbs 3 times its weight in moisture. And no aromatic oils. And dust free and earth friendly. So the directions for use is as follows. For rabbits, guinea pigs, hamsters, rats, mice, chinchillas and ferrets and similar pets, place 2 to 8 centimetres 1 to 3 inches in the bottom of the cage. Change bedding weekly or as needed. For birds, place layer of Carefresh on the bottom of the cage, adequate for the size and type of bird. Change bedding as needed. And reptiles, line the aquarium or habitat with enough bedding to provide adequate footing. Although Carefresh is non-toxic, seek immediate veterinary care if your pet consumes large quantities of bedding or if there is a change in food or water consumption. So it tells you everything that you need to know, and it's just a really good bedding. So far for this review, I haven't really shown you much of it, but I'm really pleased with it so far. I'm going to keep it in for another 2 days, and I'll come back and do like a second part to this. So keep your eyes out for that. But I really like it. I think it's really helpful and really useful because it can stay in for a long time. It's colourful and you can get it in a range of different colours and sizes. It is expensive, which is a bit of a downer, but overall there's a lot more pluses than downers. Boo! But overall I think it's a thumbs up because it's just really helpful, really colourful, dust extracted, so it's pet safe, and it's just really absorbent, and the odour control is a plus from me. So thank you for watching this part. I'm going to come back and do the second part to it, and I'll add this on after this part, so it'll all be in one video. But thank you very much for watching so far. Thank you. Bye bye. Hiya, and this is the final part of the video, and this is where I just sum up the rest of the bits and bobs. So this has been in for a whole week now, so 5 days. And yeah, so it doesn't look that bad, does it really? I mean, the cages may look worse, but this doesn't look actually that bad. It's dry. It's not got any moisture in it, so it soaked all that up pretty well, because she does go to the wee in here. I mean, she's done a couple of little poops, but nothing to be dramatic about. This hasn't actually been spot cleaned because I thought I'd see how bad it gets to her just being in it as it is. And it's not actually that bad. So, as a rating, I give Carefresh a 4 out of 5. The reason I'm marking it down to 4 out of 5 is because the expense. To use this as a mainstream bedding, it will be very expensive, but if you just use it a bit like me on and off, then it's not too bad. But I'll give it a 4 out of 5. So, the colour range is amazing. I love the colour range, and especially this confetti colour, I love it. But it's a lovely bedding. It's really nice and comfy. It's squishy, it's nice, it's soft for their feet, which is good for animals that have sore feet. So it's really good, and it can be used for a wide range of animals, not just guinea pigs. And it's just really good for absorbency as well, and the odour control is fantastic. Seeing as she does go for quite a lot of wheeze in here, it doesn't smell at all. I can't smell anything, which is fabulous because you don't really want to smell anything. And if it's in the whole bedding, then they're going to have to go pee somewhere in that cage. And really, I can't see it smelling that bad, so I think it's a really good bedding to control the odour. So I give it a 4 out of 5. So if you're going to try Carefresh, I'll definitely give it a go because it's such a good range of bedding. So, and they even make Carefresh litter tray sort of stuff like that. It's more crinkly. They do hamster bedding as well, crinkly little strands of papery stuff, which is nice for them to be a bit of enrichment as well as bedding. So I really give it a 5 out of 5 for the range of stuff that they do. So I think it's a really good product, so I'll give it a go. So thank you very, very much for watching. So I'll see you next time. Bye bye.